In this video, let's talk about different types of knee braces. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Elbu, your exercise physiologist, here to help you better understand your body so that you can improve in your health, fitness and performance. Alright, I get a lot of questions asking about different types of knee braces. How does it help? Why do they need them? What's useful? What's not useful? I'm gonna cover all of them in this video. Alright, so if you like my video, don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to smash the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do so, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button, because this way YouTube will notify you whenever I post a new video. Alright, so let's talk about the different types of knee braces. So first one, we have the hinge brace. Okay, this brace is basically used to make sure that you don't go beyond a certain range, right? So it looks like that, something fanciful and all this. Most of the time, given for somebody after a post-operation, well, not most of the time, I would say all the time, because apart from that, I would think most people don't actually need this type of brace. So what happened is that after an operation, we want the knee to be stable, and we don't want the knee to go over a certain range. So the surgeon will usually limit the range using this special device over here. So once you reach a certain angle, you cannot extend your leg further, and that's the maximal the surgeon wants you to go, because after a surgery, the knee is very it's not very stable, okay, and everything here is to make sure that you move in the certain range that we would like you to be. All right, hence the design of this hinge brace, right? So and when I say after an operation, most of the time it has to be to do with the construction of the knee, the reconstruction of the knee, because things has been damaged. It could be torn ligament, it could be knee surgery, as in partial knee surgery, or a full reconstruction of the knee, and we just need to make sure that the tissues heal properly, so you're not moving or over moving and cause more damage after the surgery. All right, so the use of the hinge brace, basically I just explained, and to help you understand a little bit, this is what I've done. So basically, this is our knee when it's extended, fully extended, in most normal cases. Okay, so what we don't want to happen is to let you even to be in this angle, and what is done is basically this. With the use of the brace that you saw earlier on, you're probably limited to here, right? Moving it further increases the risk of you having trouble. Also, an angle where you may be restricted to is, it depends on the surgery, yeah, maybe here, right? So you are only able to move to this angle and this angle. So basically the range, it's here, and this is like the safe range. You can still move, but we don't want you to move too much, and that's about it. And that's the purpose of the hinge brace. It locks you in this angle, and you have to be wearing it almost everywhere you go. Yeah, so that's the purpose of hinge brace. Okay, not everybody needs that kind of brace, but if you're asked to wear, please wear. Okay, because when the things are healing and then you tend to move too much, you may damage what's supposed to be healing, and then you may need to go for another surgery, and that's something nobody wants. Okay, so next one is what we call the unloader brace. So there's a reason for the name, yeah. So this is how the brace looks like. The reason why it's called the unloader brace is because it is also very specific to what we would want to achieve. All right, so a lot has to do with the damage that is around or inside the knee, and we want to unload the load that is continuously on the knee so that it alleviates the pain, right? So this is how it looks like, and the theory of this brace and the use of this brace is that we need to understand why, right? So the normal knee looks like that, all right? Weight being spread evenly across the knee. Okay, if you haven't watched my previous video that has got to do with meniscus tear, a degenerative meniscus tear, you can take a look at it. Very similar concept that we're talking about. So this is what is supposed to see in a normal knee, and something that we call the varus knee or the valgus knee is that it's no longer in the normal angle or position. It's basically the knee going in this direction. Okay, and the load is basically more on this side of the knee. Okay, and this basically goes in the opposite direction, and the load is basically more on this side of the knee. Okay, so it's no longer spread across evenly, it's actually placing more force, more load on a certain part of the knee. Okay, and when this persists, in the x-ray you will actually see that one side it's more worn out, and which is why they call it wear and tear, and it's because your lifestyle, how you position your knee is already being done for like many years. All right, and the theory of this brace basically is to help push your knee back to a position where it's not loading onto the knee so much. So I'm not going to recreate another graphic. I found this online, so I thought I'll just use it. So you're looking at the back of the left knee. Okay, so this over here is basically what you see over here. Okay, so this is the left side coming from the front. This picture is actually coming from the back, okay, of the knee. So basically the load is loaded a lot over here, and the gap is widening over here. Okay, and with this there's a lot of stress put on the medial side of the knee. Okay, well, I got another video that talks about pain on the medial side of the knee, but not all pain means you're loading on this part unless you get it checked. Yeah, this is just one reason why you may feel more pain on the medial part of the knee. Okay, so back to this brace. What we are trying to do is to make sure that we don't load this area. So theoretically, if we were to, or if we can even this, you will not be putting so much stress on this part of the knee, hence lesser pain. So with the help of the brace, basically you will have this area that's snug and fitted to your thigh and onto your calf, which is what you see over here. Okay, and then what happened is that with a support over here and a strap over here, it's actually trying to have a force that goes this way, such that you bring the knee into this direction. Okay, and that's how this unloader brace is being created. Okay, that's the theory of having this brace. All right, so it's not to fix the root of the problem. It's there to alleviate the pain, because with the pain there's a lot of things that you can't do, and if you look at it, it's actually quite a bulky, big brace. It's very tough for you to wear it inside the pants. Most people will have to wear it like outside the pants, or like with shorts and with the brace. Okay, so that's something that you need to consider before getting such brace. Very similar to the Hinge Brace, it's a very big and bulky brace. Nobody wears like a long pants and all this. You basically wear shorts and you have this, and everybody knows that you went for some knee surgery. All right. So that's basically what I want to show you on the unloader brace. Now, if you have learned something new today, don't forget to smash the like button. This way, YouTube's algorithm will help people who are looking for similar topics like you, and it will also reach out to people who are interested in this topic. Alright, thank you in advance, and let's move on. Okay, and the next one, well, there are many types that falls under general ones. Okay, depending on how they market the brace, all of them basically wants to target on, you know, alleviating pain and understanding, or not really understanding, but more of to help you ease the pain. All right, so you will see a lot of many types of design that tries to do that. Okay, they usually stiff enough, tight enough to wrap the knee around. Okay, so let me just show you a few. Right, so one of it will look like that. Okay, so basically something just to wrap the knee around and provide you with a lot of support. Now the key here is support. Okay, so basically with everything snug around and you feel supported, you feel like you have the strength to move around without pain, and that's what this kind of brace does. Okay, and it comes in many shapes and form. The more common ones, right, will look, I'm showing you what's in the market and the more common ones, right? So what you see in most of it, right, I think even in this as well, basically what you see over here, there is like a plastic, right, inside there that gives a lot more support. Certain design makes it removable, and it allows you to the design allows you to flex and to extend your knee in such a manner, and some of them has got a silicone that it's already inside. Okay, so basically a lot of support. Oh yes, and it comes in sizes, so you got to get the right size so that it's snug enough, it's tight enough, so that it gives you a lot of support. Okay, so that's one design. Another one, it's something like that. Sometimes it comes open, sometimes it's closed. There's another theory to that, but I'm not going to talk too much about it. Basically, it wants to keep your patella in a certain position. That's why the opening. That's the theory of the design, but whether it works or not, it's still questionable. All right, but designs like that, basically it's very adjustable. You can decide how tight and how much support you want, right? From the strap, you basically just make it as tight as possible. That's it, right? That's one design. And one of those that is a lot more flexible, it's something like that. It doesn't have anything fanciful like what you saw before, and this is probably one of the cheaper ones that you can get in the market. Tight enough and just wrapping it around the knee. That's it, right? And there are also some braces and supports that you see in some of our athletes during their games, right? What I want to bring across over here is that you will realize that certain sportsmen, certain athletes will wear the brace during their games or during their competition. Now, this is usually very short term. It's not there for them to wear forever. I'm sure they are feeling something around the knee, usually pain, which doesn't help them in their performance. And with the brace, it basically gives them more support, lesser pain, so that they can play their games. Now, at this point of time, there's no rules and no restrictions to say that athletes can't wear braces and support, or even tapes in their games. So they can continue to wear them, which gives them some bit of help. All right. So you will see stars wearing braces, but something to take note is that you will see that they wear it for a couple of games, and then after that they will stop wearing. And that's the way to approach rehabilitation or even building strength of the knee. You may feel pain first, it's okay, but you got to be diligent enough to do your rehab and to do your strengthening and your conditioning program, because that's ultimately what you want. You don't want to be relying on such supports, such brace. Okay, they have their own purpose, and during sports game, during competition, during performance like that, and if you are like, you know, the first 11 or you are the first starting lineups, this is there to help, also to make sure that you can help your team, your coaches during the games, but it's not there to help you forever, right? And so you see them wearing for 1 or 2 games, and after that you will see that they stop wearing the brace. All right, there are also braces or wraps that looks like that. You know, different sports, different games, they have their own purpose, right? And in this particular example, what we are seeing is a power lifter. And for power lifter, because again at this point of time there's no rules and regulation to say that you can't wear knee braces during competition, you will see them still wearing or strapping themselves like that. Like I said, this thing is there to give support. They may not be in pain, but it gives them more support, and they are able to lift a lot more. Okay, and that's the main thing of the sports itself. It's to just lift as heavy and as much as possible. So whatever aids, whatever usage of equipment that is not against the rule, most of the athletes will use them. All right, so you will see reps like that in certain sports, and that's not uncommon. But this is just something that I want to bring across when we see people in sports. Okay, most people don't need them at all, right? And this brings us to this question, right? Everybody will ask, so, you know, which is the best brace in the market? What is best out there that I can buy so that I can wear? To be honest, most people don't need a brace, and if you really need it, the best brace is the brace that helps with your condition, right? For example, if you have a surgery, you will need this brace. All right, if you have something like the valgus knee and the varus knee, okay, you will need a brace like that. And for most people, if they want more support, they feel weak around the knees, they feel a little bit pain, and they just want to go for the cheaper options and all, they will find themselves looking for braces like that. Okay, I'm not here to promote braces. I'm here to help you understand why we need brace, why we don't need the brace. Okay, there's no best one, but there's something that's out there for certain people or certain group of people, right? So there's no best one out there. It really depends on condition. Now, the number of patients that I've seen usually comes in with pain, right? And they just want to alleviate the pain. They don't care what I do most of the time. They just want to make sure that they continue to live without pain. And the quick solution that they found is that wearing brace helps them with the pain. And so they continue to wear the brace, and once the brace is worn and loose, they will buy a new pair and continue to wear the brace. Now, this is a very important point, and this is a very serious one, because it actually worsens the already root cause that's causing the pain. So if you're feeling pain and you wear it as a support and it gives you less pain, it's a good thing, because like I said, the main thing over here is support. Now, if the knee brace is there to give you support and you're feeling better, then there is a solution for you, because you're not going to rely on this. You're going to rely on your muscles, because the muscles are the ones that's going to help you get the support, get the strength, get the stability so that you can continue. Now, in my other video again, I've talked about the decreasing of strength as we age, and that happens to everyone. There's no escape to it. What we can do is to slow that process down and to maintain our strength. And most of the time, you can do that without having pain at the later stage of your life. Right? So remember, if you buy something like that, you wear it and you feel better, don't rely on it forever, because you are not going to train your muscles, and in fact the muscles are weakening as you're wearing this, which is why people like them don't wear it forever. They know the problem around the knee. It is because of their job. They have to play the game. They have to make sure that they win the game. Once they are done with the game, which lasts for a few hours, and then they go back to their rehab. Alright, this is something that you need to be aware of, and the reason for the brace. Alright, so this is what we covered for different types of knee braces, and I hope you have learned something in this video. And if you did, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you have any questions, anything that is not sure, you can also leave in the comment section below. I'll try my very best to answer them. And also, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button, because this way YouTube will notify you when I post a new video. Alright, please take care, and I will see you around. Cheers.